Good morning and welcome to the Environmental Services Committee meeting for July 11th, 2024. Are there any declaration of pecuniary interests?
None, no.
Okay. And I believe we need to circulate the prior meeting minutes.
Yep, they've been circulated at the council meeting and.
Fantastic. Okay, so we can jump down to the health and safety.
Yep.
So there was one point on here, I think that was different. And we had obviously these same hazards that we have discussed before. But there was the addition of in 9E, parking area, site access, decks, yards, neat and tidy. Listed as a class B hazard, grassy area, property of the federal bridge not being cut regularly and is attracting rodents. Has anything been done to address that so far?
Yeah, we've spoke with the bridge authority and they have come in and cut it. Not sure, I've asked them to cut it more often to keep it short because it has been getting fairly long, but they're kind of using the whole discussion or their talking points about trying to limit the amount of cutting they do throughout the year at all their properties. So I've talked to Udman now about keeping it cut short, at least on their side. I've expressed the concerns they're letting it go on the other side of the fence on their property, but it's still allowing for meetings and stuff to get in and they come to our place. So hopefully they'll do it a little more often, but we'll keep track of it and I'll talk to him if he doesn't.
Was that discussion well received?
Yeah.
Have with them that there was no.
No, they've been good.
Okay.
I think it's just more getting the staff to come in and do it. Then they do have some concerns now with the work above. Now their workers are underneath the work going on above, so they're trying to keep everybody out of the area. So, which is understandable, but they still need to, you know, if they have to stop the work above for half an hour to cut the grass there, I guess that's what they'll have to do.
Great. No, thank you. Mary Ann, any further questions?
No, not for me.
Okay. Okay, then I'll move that the joint health and safety inspection sheets for the Environmental Services Department be received and filed.
Seconded.
Here. New business? The Environmental Services monthly report.
Great.
A second here, it should come up in a second. Can you just give me a second though, I want to share it as well.
Okay.
Which is the word.
Okay,
So previous update from last month, our digester project, we met with the JCON Inspection Consulting Services with MIG, reviewed the report he provided and had some discussions with him or it. The village management is going to further discuss it, and we are looking at having a couple other discussions with ourselves, council. Just got to get those scheduled. We do have information to provide to council now. It's just a matter of getting a date set and a meeting set up to discuss it and see how we're going to move forward the next steps. Staff, we have a full complement right now of 4 employees in the department. Training, all the staff are continuing to get their required education for the certification, and then we continue to follow our health and safety matrix provided by the village. certifications. All of our staff are certified under the regulations, and they're working to achieve the highest levels that we can. Treatment plant, all the plant maintenance is being tracked through Mesh, our work order system. And the plant continues to get routine maintenance and general housekeeping done on a regular scheduled basis. We are looking at maybe having some changes come up in the near future for the Mesh. Myself, the operations manager, and I was speaking with our health and safety coordinator the other day about some possible changes to Mesh, so we'll keep you updated on that as it moves forward, or if it moves forward. The administration building, obviously the safety issues that have been ongoing. I have a meeting scheduled with MIG next week to review some of the progress that they've made on the new design and drawings and stuff, so we'll meet with them next week, and then I'll have more to bring forward on that. The office that's ongoing, roof still leaking, we can't, as we discussed, we can't fix it until after the digester issue's been resolved. Inspections, we currently haven't had any inspections. I do have our annual MOE water inspection coming up next week, so that one is being worked on. Wastewater infrastructure, all of our remote assets are in good operational condition, and we're starting to work on 2025 capital. Start getting ready for next year's budget. Drinking water infrastructure and all of our assets, good operational condition. Any work that's required is being scheduled, completed. St. Clair Street, I have no updates on that. MES and staff are starting to work on the 25 capital budget for the water as well. There's a water main break on Ernest Street, June 28th. And our staff and the contractor crew responded and made the necessary repairs. The only thing left there is a little bit of final cleanup on the boulevard. Once it's done settling, we gotta put a little bit of topsoil, get some grass seed down, and but everything else was good with that. Inspections, as I mentioned, we have a annual water inspection coming up next week. Stormwater infrastructure, I'm still working with Tormont Cat on getting some final numbers for the diesel replacements at the Bayview pump station. Catch basin repairs, just a continuing list. As they get identified, we get them scheduled to repair them. Storm sewer repairs on Michigan. Last was updated by MIG that they're still working on all the design and that, and the tendering process for that project to be tied in with the other work that's going to be done on Michigan. Vehicles and equipment, all our vehicles are in good working condition. Health and safety, concerns with ongoing issues are identified in reports that we discussed. And then the Federal Bridge, they still provide the fencing for the hazard area, and it's just the grass that we discussed too. I guess one thing to add to that, as they're getting closer to being over the plant with their work on the bridge, they're supposed to be meeting up with us and have enhanced safety issues or barriers put in place while they're up overhead. So we don't have any security issues that we're aware of. Capital budget, I would email BM Ross to get more information on the final report capacity study. They told me that they've been working on it. They're almost completed the final modeling, so it should be soon that we see that. And then we're just moving forward with all the other capital for 2021. We haven't had any community feedback. We have no upcoming events, and I don't have any closing thoughts.
Your hand? No, I don't have any questions. Thank you for your report.
I am glad to hear that BM Ross is giving you some more, letting you know where they are with the report. And that is the only comment I have. Thank you for your report. Okay, so review of the environmental services monthly financial statements. Marianne, did you have any questions?
No, I did not.
Then I recommend that the financial statements for the Environmental Services Department for the period ending in June 30th, 2024 be received and filed.
So moved.
Okay.
Seconded.
The next meeting date for the Environmental Services Committee will be held September 10th, 2024 at 1 p.m. We can adjourn.